family, welcome to CWCD for April 21st, 2025. We have an amazing conversation for you tonight. This is Casual Wrestling Conversation Daily, where each and every day we bring one topic for discussion up to the community for civil discourse. This is a place for all of you who love pro wrestling but have nobody to watch it with or nobody to discuss it with. You have found a new home here in the CWC. No negativity allowed, no censoring your voice. Comedy is allowed. You can joke, you can laugh. If you're easily offended, this is probably not the place for you. No IWC allowed, just friends talking wrestling 24 hours a day. I am your host, the notorious Dirty D, joined tonight by my beautiful wife, the queen of the very casual Level Up, Lauren.
What's up, y'all?
The drill is simple around here. One topic of discussion meant to bleed into the comment section and the Discord. I want to hear what you guys think tonight. Show the channel some love. Help us grow our network of casual wrestling best friends. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. Today's show is brought to you by the Casual Wrestling Merch Store. Fresh heat in the store right now. Tonight's conversation, Lauren, we got to talk about the elephant in the room, or maybe the guy who's dancing in the room wearing neon boots and standing next to Paul Heyman right now, because after what we saw at WrestleMania and what followed tonight on Monday Night Raw, it is time for the real adult conversation about Seth freaking Rollins. This will include no screaming. This will include no tribalism. This is just real talk. Is Seth Rollins the best wrestler in the entire world right now? And more importantly, if he's not the best wrestler, somebody needs to step up and explain to me why. So let's rewind 72 hours, okay? SmackDown Friday. We head into WrestleMania weekend being told by Seth Rollins exactly what he's going to do. He's going to become the soul of the industry. He tried to warn Roman Reigns, our tribal chief. He tried to warn CM Punk of what was to come, but nobody listened, okay? So then we fast forward to Saturday, where Seth Rollins comes out in all of his glory and puts on possibly the best match of WrestleMania weekend, culminating in Paul Heyman turning on his tribal chief, turning on his best friend, CM Punk, and ultimately Seth Rollins comes out victorious in what most people are calling the best main event of WrestleMania. Now, last night or tonight, however, whenever you're watching this, right? Seth Rollins comes out to say his piece, to take his mantle as the self-proclaimed greatest wrestler alive. And what happens, Lauren? He's attacked by Roman Reigns. He's attacked by Seth Rollins. And in true Seth Rollins fashion, he had a plan. We now have Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, and Paul Heyman's aligned in what appears to be a very well-oiled machine of madness. Lauren, Seth Rollins not just winning matches right now, he's winning the moments. This is, to me, this is a real conversation. But here's my question for our casual family. If Seth Rollins isn't him, then who is, right? And I don't mean just throw out any name that you could say. I mean, you got to prove it to me. You have to come with statistics, because as far as what I'm looking at, Seth Rollins has carried Monday Night Raw on his back for years. He has given match of the night performances, PLE after PLE after PLE. He has evolved his character nonstop, going from the Messiah of Monday nights to the Joker to the Architect to whatever the fuck the Drip Lord era was, right? But we've seen it all from Seth Rollins, and now we have found him back in the place where I love him the most, the bad guy, the heel. This is where Seth Rollins thrives. This is where Seth Rollins is the top guy. And to me, I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just trying to stir the pot. I want to see the magic happen. I want to see the other names that people try to throw around, because I'll throw around a few. I'll get the party started here. Look, let's talk about Roman Reigns, right? Our tribal chief. Throw your one up. Throw your one up, right? Respect to the tribal chief. But lately, it's feeling more like the sporadic chief. I don't know when he's showing up. I don't know where he's going. I don't know what's next. We've seen him laid out on the ground quite a bit these last couple of weeks, and we saw Braun Breaker spear his ass straight through the barricade, something that we did not have on our bingo card for a post WrestleMania Monday Night Raw. He's had a hell of a run these last 5 years, but the reality is the flame may be going out with Roman Reigns. So let's talk about Kevin Owens, somebody who I have argued notoriously for in months past. Technically, I don't even think he gets to be in the conversation right now because he's on the IR list. He's injured. He's not available. But KO, to me, a guy who I've notoriously said is the greatest wrestler in the industry. I like him because he's an all gas, no brakes kind of guy. Every night he's going to give you 100%. He is 10 out of 10 in every category. He does not take days off. The problem is, I think Seth Rollins might be 11 out of 10 in a couple of these categories.
Dang.
When Seth Rollins locks in, the only thing that I've ever accused Seth Rollins is I feel like when he's not engaged, when he's not interested, he takes some days off. He phones it in. He sings to the crowd, right? When Seth Rollins is locked in, I don't know that you can argue anybody's better. I'm interested to hear the names. Let's talk about Cody Rhodes, right? Love the guy. Have no problem. I had somebody ask me before the show, wait, we're all hating Cody Rhodes? No, we're not hating Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is just a great hero, right? He needs to chase after the title. John Cena is the best thing that has happened to Cody Rhodes. But we can't write best wrestler on somebody who needs the bad guy.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes needs the villain to feel complete. He is WWE's top hero, but he is not the world's best wrestler. He is not better than Seth in the ring. He's not better on a microphone than Seth Rollins, and he's not better at keeping things fresh. I'm sorry. Prove me wrong. You know, we can talk about CM Punk because that's a name that's going to get thrown out here. And you know I love chaos, right? I love the chaos. And CM Punk, walking headline. Everything he does is going to get picked up by the wrestling media world, and they're going to talk about it. But from the perspective right now that I'm looking at, CM Punk looks more like a puppet in the Seth Rollins play than he looks like the main actor in WWE. And this was clearly all by the design of Seth Rollins. And last, I think we have to talk about John Cena, right? He's the big bad guy right now. He's the one who's got the main spotlight on him. But this tends to be where Seth Rollins shines the most, is when somebody is trying to take the spotlight, Seth Rollins steps up. I get it. John Cena's polarizing. He's the big Thanos right now. He's the ultimate bad guy. But John Cena feels to me right now to be more of Tom Brady with the Buccaneers, less Tom Brady with the Patriots. It's all psychological at this point for John Cena, right? He's playing mind games with the crowd. If you're expecting John Cena to come out and put on 5-star matches, you're not understanding what this story is ultimately about with John Cena. But that to me, when you lay it out, you want storytelling, Seth Rollins delivers. You want athleticism? Guess what? Seth Rollins can give you that. You want promo work? The man can talk with fucking glitter glasses on, right?
Definitely.
He can wear the most odd things in the world, and still he gets over with the crowd. And you want legacy. We're talking stone cold real legacy. Seth Rollins has stacked that up moment after moment, from the heist to the Shield turn to what we saw at this WrestleMania. The moments have stacked up for Seth Rollins. And right now, currently, as the roster stands on both AEW and WWE, it's a hard conversation to be had. So like I'm saying, tell me who it is. If it's not Seth Rollins, tell me who is it. And don't just name drop, because I'm not gonna allow you to just come here and be disrespectful. Make your case. State your case. Give me a name. Give me the resume. Give me the relevance. Give me the receipts. Give me why they wear the crown that Seth Rollins, I believe, is currently holding. So drop it in the comments. Tag me in the Discord. Let me know who is him in your book and tell me why I'm wrong without screaming, because we're not going to allow negativity right here. It's all civil discourse. And if here's the big one. If you don't have Seth Rollins in your top 5, then I really want to hear from you, because you're going to need to bring me a PowerPoint presentation, because I'm going to need more than just a hot take. If he's not top 5 on your list, that to me is going to be a big problem. Who would you say? Now, I've made my case. But who is the king of the industry right now?
From like what you said?
No, just in general. Just off the top of your head, who would you say is the king of the industry, or queen? Who is the biggest wrestler in the world?
I mean, so originally I would have said Roman Reigns.
Sure.
But I mean, I'm still stunned by what happened this weekend that Seth Rollins pulled that off. And like you said, I've known him through so many different like eras, and I'm just like a casual wrestler, not even know all of them. Yeah. But there's still like layers to him. Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna crown him. I'm gonna crown him right there with you.
He is that guy. Seth Rollins is that guy. So I realized something though, Lauren.
Okay.
Coming out of WrestleMania, this was a fun WrestleMania. We had our fantasy league going, which I'm going to tally up the points for, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll do the prediction show or the prediction results and the fantasy league results both tomorrow, as well as discuss moving forward, continuing a fantasy league, just me and you.
Oh, okay.
And once again, reopening the bigger casual wrestling fantasy league back up to everybody.
All right.
And we'll see how that we'll
see
works
how that
out.
goes, yeah.
But I realized something after WrestleMania. I realized that tribalism is what fuels me to be a pro wrestling fan. And I know tribalism is a word that most people absolutely hate to hear, because tribalism typically stands for the negativity of like AEW versus WWE. But that's not the tribalism I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about tribalism in the sense of I have to have specific favorites on the roster in order for me to enjoy what I'm watching in pro wrestling. And I think this WrestleMania, I didn't come in prepared fully enough and invested in certain people. I think I relaxed a little bit. I got a little too just warm and fuzzy, right? I let Io Sky kind of enter into my atmosphere, and I started this. I understand why everybody likes her, but then I saw Io Sky tonight versus Stephanie Vaquer, and it became abundantly clear to me that's not my brand of wrestling. That Japanese style, that the Mexican style, it's not my brand of wrestling. And I am not opposed to anybody who likes that brand of wrestling. I can understand why you're a fan of Io Sky. Look, I understand that there's a lot of guys out there who like when Stephanie Vaquer bounces her butt on top of the other person's head. Look, if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm not even mad at that. But for me, I have to go back and find my roots. I have to go back and figure out who are the people that I can invest with, that I can cheer on, that I can ride or die with, that I can cry when they lose, right? I can be a man. I can cry when they lose.
Like in sports, you have your favorite team.
Sure.
So why wouldn't you have your favorite team
I've got to put together my favorite team of wrestlers. And that's why starting today, throughout the rest of the week, we are going to crown what I've now called the Dirty Dozen.
All right.
And the Dirty Dozen are going to be my top 12 wrestlers that I am pledging my allegiance to as a fan. I promise to invest. I promise to cheer. I will overreact for these 12 wrestlers. I apologize right now if I become obnoxious in the way that I present these wrestlers to you people, but this is just how it's going to be. Lauren, if you'd like to come up with your own 12, you could do that on your own time, because this is my moment right now.
All right.
We're going to do this real simply. 5 from Monday Night Raw, 5 from Friday Night SmackDown, and I'm going to dip into the NXT pool, and I'm going to give you guys 2 NXT wrestlers that I'm going to ride or die with. Now,
okay,
I'll give you the 5 Monday Night Raw tonight, because I feel like I can't give everybody everything at once.
Yeah.
Okay? So moving forward, these are the top 5 Monday Night Raw superstars that the notorious Dirty D is riding with in his Dirty Dozen. Starting with number 1, Had to think long and hard about this, Lauren. This was tough. After Monday Night Raw concluded, this was a tough conversation to have with myself. I had to sit down and look myself in the face. I've always been a CM Punk guy. I've always stood with the straight edge superstar. I believe in what CM Punk stands for as a wrestler, right?
Yeah.
I've notoriously held up the tribal chief, the one.
Me too.
I've been loyal to my tribal chief for so long, but God damn it, tonight I have to pledge allegiance to Seth Rollins, the greatest superstar in all of professional wrestling, and my first choice to be on the Dirty Dozen list. Seth Rollins, I am riding with you on whatever this journey is. Wherever you're taking me, Paul Heyman, wherever you're taking me, Seth Rollins is my number one guy. But you know what that means, right? By default,
yes.
Number 2 has to be Braun Breaker.
All right.
We're going 1 and 2, Seth Rollins and Braun Breakers. I pledge my allegiance to whatever this faction chooses to call themselves. I am now a proud member of that community.
All right.
The community of, if I've got to go get some fucking goofy glasses, I will be down at the store tomorrow, on the podcast tomorrow. Now, based on my allegiance, I will have some goofy glasses just to show my allegiance to Seth Rollins. Okay, number 3. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, this thing seems to trickle down and get into your blood because we're going to keep it in the family.
Okay.
I'm pledging allegiance to Becky Lynch.
I don't know how I missed that one.
Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Becky Lynch. The new Becky, the heel Becky does something, Lauren. There's something about heel Becky, and maybe it's a long shot, but if she joins this beautiful faction that we saw come together tonight, which she should, if she's a bad guy, let's put her in there with Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Braun Breaker. We Too Deep said throw Austin Theory in there. Oh,
that would be nice.
Give me Austin Theory in this group.
Austin Theory.
So fucking new Austin Theory. New Austin Theory. Whole new Austin Theory, right? I mean, that looks, oh my God, the amount of talent and athleticism in one group. Fucking give it to me, Triple H. Give it to me. All right. So number 4. And I know I'm not supposed to do this. We're not supposed to like this guy, Lauren. We're not supposed to like, but I have to pledge my allegiance to this man after the amount of fucking disrespect after WrestleMania that people have presented to this man, and you guys are pieces of shit. I understand why he doesn't like you guys. Give me John Cena.
Okay.
I've never been a John Cena guy in my entire life. Ever. Never been a fan. Caught the t-shirt. Did catch the t-shirt. But I've never been a fan. Mm-hmm. He's on the Dirty Dozen. I've always liked John Cena. I appreciate this new version of John Cena that's not going to give everybody what they want.
All right.
He's not going to give you 5-star matches. He's not going to give you The Rock when you want The Rock. He's going to do it his way. Lauren, you weren't there for the beginning of Monday Night Raw.
No.
John Cena put up on the screen the amount of dates he has left.
Oh, really?
There's 27 dates, and he said, and when that hits 0, you won't fucking see him again. Ooh. He's done. Okay? So he put a doomsday clock on WWE. Holy shit, that's ultimate bad guy shit.
Yeah.
A doomsday clock. It started at like 35. And he goes, Australia, and it went down. He goes, whatever, the next one, down. He counted through Las Vegas. That thing hit 27. He's like, that's it. That's what he goes. And it's not wrestling matches. He goes, all I have to do is come out here and talk.
Ooh.
He goes, and that number goes down. Oh,
that's crazy. So literally every time we see him,
I don't know. The rest of the world may be pissed off at WWE. The rest of the world may hate John Cena, may hate The Rock. I'm so fucking invested in this right now. I love this. I don't care. I mean, I was disappointed that The Rock didn't show up. I won't lie, there was a piece of me that was hurt by that.
Yeah.
But then I just started going, oh, I get it. I get the psychology. I get John Cena's not going to let us be happy. And I like it. I like the hurt. I like the pain that John Cena is giving to us as fans right now.
I mean, well, that makes him the like real bad guy-ness to me.
Sure. Big villain. Big villain energy is what John Cena is giving right now. And number 5. Number 5's I got to go out on a limb. right? If I got Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Becky Lynch, John Cena, my number 5, I have to step out of the box a little bit. I have to invest in a long shot. It's like playing the stock market, right? I got to take a high-risk maneuver here. Give me fucking Karrion Kross to come out and reignite and respark. Man went off after WrestleMania. After last week of Mr. Nice Guy saying, I'm okay being on main event as long as I'm wrestling. Yeah. All of a sudden, something fucking crawled up this dude's butt, and he was chewing everybody out after WrestleMania, saying fuck you to Triple H, saying fuck you to AJ Styles. Then tonight, he comes out, calls out AJ Styles. I think I'm putting a long-term investment on Karrion Kross, but I think this is the moment.
All right, I'm excited.
I think this is the moment we start to see Karrion Kross pull it all together. So that's the first 5 in the Dirty Dozen. Give me Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Becky Lynch, John Cena, and Karrion Kross. Those are the 5 I'm cheering for. Okay. Now here's a stipulation. This is a stipulation to the Dirty Dozen. Mm-hmm. If 2 of these wrestlers go against each other, I have to choose one of the 2, and one gets booted from the list. Let's just say next week, Braun Breaker and Karrion Kross begin a story. I have to drop one off the Dirty Dozen. That's just the way it works. I like it. Can't have this like taking Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair shit. Yeah. You got to have one or the other. That's the way the list works. Also, new segment we're introducing to the show. This one was inspired by our good friend Heel Queen Cara. I'm not sure how the fuck you say that.
Cara, I think.
But it is a new segment we're calling the CWC Petitions. Okay. And tonight, Cara has introduced our first CWC petition to have Cardi B removed as the special guest host of SummerSlam. So if you'd like to sign this petition, make sure in the comment section, use hashtag CWC Petition 1 and give me your name, or at least the name you would like featured on the official petition that I will be sending to WWE 2 weeks from now. All right. So you have 2 weeks to get your name in on the first CWC petition, which was presented to us by Heel Queen Cara, which is we are trying to get Cardi B removed as the special host of SummerSlam. I'm all for this. I am all for this.
Who would you replace her with?
Nobody. We don't need special hosts, especially people who have no business. It's one thing when somebody like Vanessa Hudgens. There you go. You want a special host? Give me Vanessa Hudgens. She's been at the last 4 premium live events. She clearly wears wrestling gear, likes wrestling. Give me Vanessa Hudgens as the special. Don't give me fucking Cardi B. What's Cardi B going to do?
Whatever she does, I can't even make the sound, but
she makes fucking worse noises than Jey Uso. So I don't, we got one. We got our fucking noisemaker. Mm-hmm. We don't need a second one. All right, let's close this thing out with 10 questions, Laura.
Okay.
10 questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go back and tally up your record. I've kind of lost after WrestleMania.
I have
we haven't played a couple times. It's what?
I think it's like 3 and 4. Like I've won 3, lost 4.
We'll call it 1, 3, lost 4. This one comes to you from me.
Oh, okay.
This one has purpose. This one has reason. I think I'm going to try to theme these from now on. That's a little bit of a clue, right? It's going to be a theme. I don't want to give you more than that, but there's reason for choosing this person.
Okay. All right.
10 questions. Let's
is it a girl?
Go. No.
Okay. So it's a boy. Are they white?
Yes.
Okay. Are they married to a wrestler in WWE?
No, that's 3.
Okay. All right, so it's
I forgot that was Soto.
It's not Karrion Kross. Were they in WrestleMania?
No, that's 4.
It's not the Street Profits. Okay, wait. So they're white. They're a boy. Do they have blonde hair?
Shit, I hate this question. I really hate this question. I'm going to ban this question.
No, because blonde hair matters. It cuts down a lot.
But I mean, for me, the problem is how blonde. Like, to me, blonde is like Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes is blonde.
No, this is not. He's not have blonde hair.
Okay.
It's not blonde.
Okay.
That's 5.
Is he part of like a tag team or group?
Yes, that's 6.
Is he from America?
No, that's 7.
He's not from America?
No.
Shit. Does his name start with an L?
I don't. Why I had to think about that? No, but I think I was trying to think about who you could be thinking about.
Okay.
Now, when you said L, you're referring to the letter L and not EL, right?
No, EL.
Oh, like L?
Yeah.
It's not. No.
Okay. I lied. It was saying
Okay.
the letter L, but either way, I
Okay.
got 2 questions for that. Okay. It's themed.
2 questions.
White. He's not from America.
Nope.
He doesn't have blonde hair.
Nope.
So it could be an Australian.
Could be.
Are they over 6 feet tall?
No. I don't even have to look that up.
Oh, man. So they're little. They're little. They have brown hair. They're not from America. It's not Ludwig Kaiser. I know I say his name wrong. It's okay.
Ludwig.
Who else? Is it Sheamus?
Is that a guess?
Does he have red hair?
No.
Is it Sheamus?
No.
Who is it?
So you didn't, once again, you didn't take, I gave you an important jewel.
It's themed, but I don't get it.
Sure. So why would Sheamus hasn't been seen in a couple of months, maybe weeks? I don't know.
It's
He
not
wasn't at
Braun Breaker
WrestleMania.
because he's from America.
Sure.
Okay.
Not
It's
Braun
not
Breaker.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Not Ludwig Kaiser. Think about tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw that you just experienced. And somebody returned that we hadn't seen in a long
it's
time.
Rusev. Oh my God.
No. This dude's got a head this big.
What's the head that
Lucky
big?
Charms.
Who's Lucky Charms?
JD McDonough.
Oh, big boy. I didn't know that he came back.
You
Little
didn't see
forehead
that?
himself.
Oh,
No.
you didn't see that.
No.
He came back
He has a
tonight.
massive forehead.
He's
He just
back.
had a big old head.
He's back. Lord Farquaad is back.
Oh, God. He's got a big old head.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah. I had no idea. I didn't see that part. No,
I thought you saw it. He came
No,
back.
I didn't.
He
But-
came back to help Dirty Dom.
He got put on my face blindness list, you know? So that's what happened.
Sure. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
That is a wrap for today, guys. It is your turn. Hit up the comments to make your casual voice heard. I will protect you from the IWC, so any comment that uses the hashtag CWC will get ultimate protection from me. I will delete their comments. I will fuck them up. Whatever you need, I got your back. The IWC has no chance against us. Like, subscribe, and share this episode. Help us grow the community. We are racing towards 10,000. That is the goal by... Let's call it July. Let's try and do it by July. Let's get to 10,000 by July. Help me share the channel. Help me push this message out. Let's get a network of best friends who watch wrestling together. New
Get your
merch.
wives to watch wrestling.
Sure, yeah.
I saw
Get them to
something
join the
tonight. I told you
Discord.
the ones that like went. I was like, you can tell the wives that don't really watch wrestling because they'll like clap or just tap, but like they can be casually watching it.
Sure.
It's fun.
And they could join the Discord and talk
Girlfriends,
shit.
whatever.
Even
Girl you
if
like.
you say something crazy, I will protect you. We got your back. New merch is live at casualwrestling.com. Make sure to check that out. As always, I am the notorious Dirty D. That is Level Up Lauren. This was CWCD. Stay loud, stay loyal, stay casual. Lauren, ring the final bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
Head down, we're ready to rumble. The casual pod don't stumble.